Some things to remember when working on speed and endurance is 99% of the time the problem is the weak side. I'm right-handed, the weak side is going to be my left. If you're left-handed, the weak side will be your right, typically. And there are a million different exercises. And the bottom line, though, is that whatever exercises you're doing, you want to favor the weak side. And as soon as you feel it stiffening up or slowing down, then it's time to stop. You have to stop and stretch it out, shake it out, come back to it the next day or a couple hours later, and give yourself some recovery time. So a really good exercise that kills two birds with one stone is triplets to straight, back and forth. And of course, you do that to a metronome, and that develops that fluidity between straight and triplet feel. So let's set this to about, let's go about 100. Now let's slow it down a little bit. We'll go 90. So triplets to straight. Okay, I was leading with my right hand, which means that the right hand was doing more strokes than the left. So let's turn that around. Let's lead with the left hand. Forces your brain to think about it differently when you're leading with the left hand. But also it has the added benefit of adding extra strokes. When you lead, you are starting a phrase with the left hand and ending it with the left hand, which adds an extra stroke, makes the weak side work a little harder. That's a super good exercise. Anything that forces the weak side to work harder. You can the strong side doesn't need any more work. We just naturally lean on the strong side. And so we have to make a conscious effort to engage the weak side. That's your left foot and your left hand. And a lot of exercises there, you can just give your strong side the day off. There's nothing wrong with just working the weak side. And you can play left-handed, ride open-handed. That's when you're not crossing your hands. Just in practice, play to songs and ride with your left hand. But like I said, if you feel that left hand starting to tighten up, then stop. You'll need to play slower. And also, another good way of shaking it out, if you're just feeling the very onset of it, is to play hard. What that does, that shock of the stick, it sends a shock up your arm, and it improves capillary circulation. And you can actually start playing, and you can many times feel your weak side that was tightening up start to loosen. And you'll start relaxing. So this is also a really good exercise, and it's a remedy too for that tightness. And then you can get back to got to engage that weak side as much as possible, more than the strong side. So if I can leave you with one thing, it's that don't worry about your strong side. It takes care of itself, which I think you can agree.